Hey guys, the Kamsh here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Tech Lock. It's actually a brew of mine. It's a version of Reno Lock where you only play tech cards. I built this deck last season, and this season I actually hit Legend on day 3. I'm currently sitting at 42, but I was at 12 earlier today. Just had a little bit of bad luck. We'll see if we can climb up again in the videos. But let me go through the deck real quick, and then we'll play some games. Again, this is an original deck, so built this all myself. It's definitely based on the original Reno Lock and things like that, but it basically plays a bunch of tech cards, which is actually really useful. So let me go through the deck real quick. Sorry if my voice is a little bit sore or whatever. I was streaming for 14 hours today, so like the quality of my voice might not be the best, so I apologize for that. But let me go through it. So Sack Pact, this is a really meta deck, by the way, so like it could be not good in a month or two. But Sack Pact, it kills the demon and restores 5 health. So against like aggro decks, this is fine because you get Gang Boss and Implosion, and you get the 1/1 imps. You can heal with them. Against any kind of Warlock, this is great. There's a lot of Zoo on ladder right now. Kills Doomguards, Flame Imps, etc., whatever you need, and gives you back life, which is what you want. Against Reno Mirrors, it kills their Jiraxes, so you just win the game on the spot. I've killed so many Jiraxes on stream against great players just because they weren't expecting it. Immortal Coil, pretty standard card in Reno Lock, which is great because it filters through your deck, draws you a card. The deck can be inconsistent, so this lets you basically play 29 cards instead of 30 because it draws you a card, and it deals 1 damage or something, so it can be nice against the aggro. Zombie Child, the ultimate, basically tech card against aggro. Just play it on turn 1, and you have board. It's really good in almost any scenario except other control decks. Dark Bomb just for removal. 6 Swampoos, we want to be able to destroy opposing weapons. Again, theme of the deck is tech cards, and Acidic Swampoos is really good against Patron, Paladin, and lots of other things. Dark Peddler, great card because it can get you more tech cards like Bloodsail Corsair, it can get you Soulfire, PO, lots of great 1-mana cards. Coil is really versatile, 2/2 as well. Doomsayer is actually great, so you can play Tempo Doomsayer on turn 2 like Freeze Mage does loads of times, and it just clears the board. Like Paladin goes coin mini bot, you play Doomsayer, they do what? They not only do they skip a drop, it also kills their mini bot, so it's just fantastic. Against Tempo Mage, Mirror Entity copies Doomsayer, clears their whole board. Against other decks, when you don't have it on turn 2, what you could do is you could Twisting Nether, and you still have 2 mana left over, so you can play Doomsayer. So if they don't have a Silence, that just clears their board for 2 full turns, and it gives you Tempo again. So it's just a great Tempo card mechanic. Also, if they silence it, you have Argus and Sun Fury, so you can make it a 1/8 or just an 0/7 taunt, and then it stays on the board. It's really powerful. Next, Iron Beak Owl. Also, when I've needed taunts really badly, you can actually silence, the deck runs 2 silences. You can silence your own Doomsayer and then Argus both creatures, and then you just have 2 big taunts. Not the most common scenario, but possible. This deck is really cool because you can do a lot of different things with it. Next, we have Iron Beak Owl. One of our silences we play too. Silence is just great tech against lots of things. Sylvanas, Tyrion, etc. This deck's goal is to never lose to Tyrion. We have Harris and Ooze. It's really good against Secret Paladin. A bunch of silences. They silence Avenged creatures, etc. Just great. Sun Fury is a taunt giver. Works great with our Molten. Great against aggressive decks. Demon Wrath is a board clear, pretty important. Big Game Hunter, also tech card, pretty much everyone plays it. That's to kill BGH and other big things. Gang Boss, it's really solid in the mid to early game, and even fine late, and then Sack Pack synergy with the imps against aggressive decks. MC Tech, another tech card, steals stuff when they overcommit to board. Hellfire, just another clear. Implosion makes imps for Sack Pack, also just a good card. You can actually MC Tech a Juggler and then Implosion. It's a little combo happened to me earlier today. Shadow Flame, another clear. Remember, we play Faceless. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but you can Faceless their big creature, or biggest creature, then Shadow Flame. It's basically a guaranteed clear a lot of the time, unless they have a bunch of creatures with weird stat lines, like a 4/6 and no 6/6s. Anyway, Argus is a taunt. With Kezin, you never ever lose to Freeze Mage. You attack their face first to make sure barrier is popped, then you steal Ice Block. They get you down to 1, pop the Ice Block, you Reno back up, they lose. So many people just concede to Kezin turn 4. It's also fine, it's actually pretty good against Hunter, you steal like Freezing, Explosive, whatever. It's actually fine against Secret Paladin, they'll play 1 Secret a lot. Noble Sack and Redemption are fine, Avenge's fine. Like, it's just a 4/3 that takes something away. Worst case scenario, it's a 4/3, it steals Avenge. Right, so it's a 4/3 that gives you a 3/2 effectively. So that's just as good as Shredder, if not better. Spellbreaker, we want the double silence, really powerful. Against Twilight Drakes, other crazy stuff. It's really good. Healbot is a heal. Faceless, it's so versatile. Against Secret Paladin, you can Faceless Tyrion. Against aggro decks, you just Faceless your Molten and then taunt them both, or you can taunt Molten and another creature and then Faceless it because the faces get copies taunt too. So it's just great there. You can copy a Doomguard, you can copy Control Warrior's Grom, you can copy a Sarah. There's lots of great targets in your own deck. You can copy Doomsayer for a clear. I've done that before too. There's so many great targets. It's such a versatile card. It's just fantastic. Then we have Harrison. Draws us cards when we don't want to tap because they're too low life total against the weapon classes, for example, like Paladin and Hunter, stuff like that. Also great against Patron Warrior, Control Warrior, just a good card, tech card. Lotheb is a tech card against Freeze Mages and Rogues and stuff, also a 5/5 solid body. Belcher is a taunt. Siphon to heal up and destroy something, obviously great removal spell. Reno to heal back to full. Sylvanas to steal stuff. Nether to clear the board fully. Draxus is our 1-win condition, basically, but we only really need it against the control decks, which there aren't that much of. Ladder this early is mostly aggro decks, and this deck just stomps them every time. You don't even need Draxus. And then, of course, Molten, because it's great against aggressive decks. So that's the deck. Secret Paladin, Freeze Mage, Face Hunter, Zoo, Face Shaman, they're all basically free wins. Druid and Combo Lock are the two really bad matchups, but you don't encounter them that often this early on ladder. So it's a pretty sweet deck. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, then we can play some games.